Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Kate. So in this video I will talk about Judy Austin X. His name is Abasi. Judy Austin X came out on social media to beg John Edochie and the ex-wife to at least allow him to see his own children, because he said, according to Abasi, he said the only thing that he benefits from all what he spent on Judy Austin during the time they were together, from school fee, rent and everything, is only those children that he benefits. That is the only thing that they gain from the relationship. So now they don't want him to see the children for so many years now. That is why he's coming out on social media to talk. I will put the clip for you guys to listen. Then also I will just say my own opinion based on this topic. This is what is going on now that people don't understand. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you cannot grow. Do you understand? You can't grow. So, my people, meeting the right person at the wrong time is a myth. It's not true. Why? Because we never met a wrong person in our lives. There is a purpose for every person we met. They are either a blessing or a lesson. Either way, they were the right person at the right time. Maybe they were the right person to hurt us, for us to rise our standards. So guys, for us to know our boundaries and non-negotiables, maybe they were the right person to leave us to know that we could stand on our own feet. Maybe they were the right person to break us so we could build ourselves up on our own. Maybe they were the right person, but for a different reason than they expected. Also, remember, life does not give you the person that you want. It gives you the person that you need. So my people, I just want to add some few things inside this topic. When Judy Austin met this Abasi, which is the ex-husband, Mr. Abasi that at that time was a stepping stone to Judy Austin. Without that man, Judy Austin would not complete her education during that time. So if she get this message, she should reason properly, So you holding the child from this man is not the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to do. This man have helped you, make you complete your school. Now you look at him like a rubbish man, holding his own children and he's crying, and you think you're doing the right thing, Judy Austin. Please, women should not be doing this to their ex. So many women have done this and it's not right. We cannot bring a child to this world without a man. A man too cannot bring a child to this world without a woman. No matter what happened, we should not be holding children for ourselves, pushing a man away or pushing a woman away. You're tormenting the man. You don't want him to see his own children. He's crying, begging you. We should not be doing this for this man. We should not be doing this. We should not be doing this. I know it says a lot of men don't come out and speak out. And women to understand that those children cannot live with you forever. Trust me. You will get to the point, those children will have their own life. They will live with you forever. If you come across this video, you should understand that you will get to the point the children will grow up and they will have their own life and they will have their own family. There's a story I want to put in this video. There's a lady that I know, because something happened between her and the ex-husband. You know what? She stopped the children, she stopped the father not to have access to his own children. You know what? Those children grow up to the point that the first daughter want to get married. The mother told the first daughter, said, listen, I don't want to see your father. I don't want to see your father. Your father cannot be sitting and collect something on your head like bride price. The daughter said, no, I'm adult now. You can't tell me what to do. My father must be here. My father must be here. There's no way I will get married and I will not inform my father. She went out there to go and look for the father. So when this girl finally met the dad, the father told her, said, listen, I am not the problem. I try my best to, get access to you guys, but the mother refused me not to come close to you guys. So this girl invited the father, and the father was there during her wedding. You know what happened at the end? The mother was ashamed. The mother was ashamed. She refused to come to that her daughter's wedding. She left and never looked back. She don't want to talk to the daughter again just because the daughter went and make peace with his own dad. Some women are so selfish. So guys, even when the daughter put to bed twins baby, the mother refused to go and see her grandchildren. And the girl have nothing to lose. The girl said, Mommy, I love you and I love my dad. Now I am adult. You cannot tell me what to do anymore. Do you understand? So, this is why I am saying, for those for some women that are confusing children, stop confusing your children about their dad, because they will get to the point they will understand that, you know what, now I am adult, I have to make my decision. I am not talking about those men that don't want to have anything to do with their children. There's so many men out there that want to involve in their children's lives, but some women refuse to allow their ex to have access to their children. There's something that a father will offer, and there's something that the mother will offer, and it goes a long way. A father is a father. A mother is a mother. They all bring different things to the children. For those that want to have relationship with their children, let their father have access and let them have their own children and spend time with their own children. You know what I mean? Make una write and down for comment section. The person was supposed to tell Judy Austin, say, listen, my second wife, my darling, I know that you people have problem in the past, you and your ex-husband, which is Mr. Bassi. Listen, the father need to see his children. I am not the father of those children, but they are my stepchildren. Let those children go and spend time with his dad. If Jole Doche really reason and think twice, he's him that's supposed to tell Judy, say, listen, let this man see his children. But rather, he is standing with Judy, holding someone's child for themselves, while the man is out there lamenting. When everywhere, when he went to mediation, went to court, but nothing worked out. Now, Joel Eduche, as a grown-up man, you always travel back to Lagos to go and meet your children at Lagos, you spend time with them time to time. You take them out. You have that access. May did not stop you, Joe. Why? Why? May Edoche did not stop you. Said, no, you have hurt me. You have hurt me. You went and cheat on me. I will not allow you to have these children. You can't have these children. You have hurt me. But May allowed you, give you that access to your own children. Why? Why did you do this to another man? Because he's nobody, right? He cannot fight. Eh? Make una no dey do things like this now. You know good. You know good. Allow this father to have access on his children. Tell your second wife, which is Judy, tell your second wife, say, darling, let the father have his children. Let him have his children and spend time. He may not be a good father as you people think, but now him get the pikin. No be you. Anyway, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. So guys, I'm going to end this video right here. Please, thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please support your girl. And also click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, and you will be notified, guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.
My mom was a single parent, and before she died, while she was on the hospital bed, I was with her, and then she looked me in the eye and she said, because she already knew I had a passion for ministry, and she said, as you preach, please tell every young girl they have no reason to be single mothers. And I believe that hearing the question, and I didn't say anything, I just felt like, she said to me again, one of her final words, she said, every child needs a father. And if Adam was not necessary, God would have created Eve alone. We understand the challenges especially with the 21st century we are in, knowing that there are fathers who are useless, there are fathers who are not worth it, there are men who are serial heartbreakers. But it still doesn't take away the fact that this is the way God has designed our families to thrive. He might be a stupid man, but he remaining in that house is a major lesson for the children. He might not be the man you want him to be, but his voice, each time he raises it in the house, leaves an impression for your children. We know there are ones that are very silly, they don't live up to expectation. But notice very carefully, even among the Jews in which the milieu of the Bible was crafted from, the Lord leaves a responsibility to the Jewish fathers that every Friday evening they were supposed to be blessing their children. That is where the milieu of the Bible were crafted from. And then I keep asking a question. You have a home where there is no father. My mom's greatest pain was that her children didn't turn out well, because there is something a woman can do and there is what a man can do. It's not just about having sex, it's not just about doing that, but there's something that she tried to do everything. She was the counselor, she was the provider, she was the one that broke down. By the way, she died of heart failure, because she tried to do everything. She was the mother, she was the father, she was the counselor, she was everything. When we were angry, we poured it out on her. When we were frustrated, we poured it out on her. It might look very fashionable to be a single mother right now, but 10 years after now, would you still be proud that I took the right step? 20 years after now, will your children may not tell you, but there were times when we were mentally abused. We went out there to play with other children and they just threw a word at us, go and call your father, and all that. Because I knew it made my mother cry all the time. Whenever I come back and ask her, who is my father? She'll just break down and start crying. I never bothered to ask her all that question, but I knew how mentally scarred I was until I started growing up. So please let us put these things in proper perspective. Please, I also want to reiterate again, no matter what men have done to you, please, there is always a man somewhere that will make you smile. And I want you to pray into it, and I want you to believe it. And the last thing I want to share, which is a question that they've already answered. It's about my marriage. When I got married newly, marriage was hell. Very hell. If there's something called the heller than hell, that was exactly how my marriage was. One day I was praying and I was telling God, you know what? This is the end. Let her go her way, let me go my way. She's successful, I am successful, everybody will be fine. God said something to me, and that is what I want to tell you. He said to me, this marriage is not a destination, it is an assignment. And to the extent to which you will solve this assignment will determine your promotion in destiny. When the view of my marriage changed from coming to receive love, coming to make sure she says the right thing, to the place where I have to be giving the love, to the place where I have to be the one saying the right thing, to the place where I don't have to respond to her anger. For every anger, I'm not telling you it was a bed of roses, oh, it was not. Today I stand to say, and I mean, my wife is one of the sweetest person you would ever meet. She was not like this. She was not like this. But God had to bring me to the place where I saw that marriage as an assignment. And the day I saw my assignment, our assignments come differently. Short essays, objective questions, this one and that one. Different. We all have our assignment. But first of all, change the mindset that this is my assignment, and your approach to your marital issues will change. Thank you very much.
Hello, good evening from here. Please, I am Abbas Emmanuel. Mr. Abbas Emmanuel. I'm calling from Onitsha, precisely, Anambra State. I've been having problem all this while, but I have now decided to voice out about my feeling, what I've been passing through since 2011 till date. I'm from Mako is in Ogu local government in Enugu State. And I married with one Uchechukwu Moyalo of Umuoji, Uruegbe village. So we married each other in the year 2007, 3rd November 2007. I did every requirement traditional about that marriage. So we live very, very happily, very happy home till 2012. But before that, and pack everything belonging to me and them. Everything. They exhausted the whole flat. Nothing remaining. I made away with it. After I came back from where I went, and I meet my house empty. I call her on phone. What is going on? Did you came to Mpo? And she said yes, she's the one that did it. What is the problem? She said for the fact that I say that she cannot live at Enugu, so for that I'm not interested in the marriage. There is so many people that is interested. I don't even know how beautiful she or something of that. I took that case to their family member, which I defeated her. Nothing. I have never for a day beat her. I have never for a day shout on her. Nobody in our area knows that I'm facing so many trouble secretly because of how I behave myself. With the time, one of their elderly man try as much as possible to settle our matter, which finally the family disagree with the man. I don't know that they have plans to move on with the ULA Dochie. All they did is they started pushing me. I should come and collect my bride price. I should come and collect my bride price. Like joke. They will go and put it at the welfare. They will go and put it at court. I called them, so I will come and collect my bride price, which I did. That was 2013. I collected my bride price. Then the same 2013, she now go to human rights at Onitsha. She go to human rights and invite me, which I went. And after the human rights heard our story, they dismissed her from the court. I defeated her. She started running. Any day we have an appointment there, she will not come. She will send the lawyer. With the time, I didn't say lawyer, I didn't say her. Both of them run away. I now move on my own to welfare, Ogidi. The welfare people invited her 7 good times. They did not show up. Till the day the welfare decided to go with me to their village. We went there and they fought us. They started fighting us here and there. We moved away and the welfare told me that we should go to police station and bring their police, which we did. Finally, in everything, they told that Uchichukwu that she cannot deny me access to my children, that I would be seeing my children anytime I want them to be with me. It's not enough for me. I went to customary court Umoji. Then the very day we about to hear our voice, she come up with the 2 lawyers, and the 2 lawyers started having problem with each other. The magistrate now tell them to go and settle themselves outside. When they sort themselves, that she would now come in. With the time, the 2 lawyers cannot be able to sort themselves. Then the magistrate now jump to another matter. After the magistrate give us another date for hearing. It happened that coincidentally that was when judiciary went on strike that lasted for 8 months. That is how the case was abandoned. But I'll be able to see my children that time, taking them out, chatting with them, playing with them. But it's happened that since all this rumor about UL Odochie started, she now go to Umoji and took the children away from Umoji. After taking them away from Umoji, I be hearing from them, but I have seek to see them so many times. I'm not dragging those children with her, but where will I come to Enugu and stay so that you will bring them to me, so I will see them one-on-one? She started denying me access to that. Till last year, November 4th, that I did my funeral ceremony of my mother. I call her to give me an access to my children so that they will witness what is going on there. She did not show up. But after that rumor started to trend everywhere that UL Edochie has married a second wife, I have not been able to hear from my children anymore. I don't know whether they are dead or alive till date. Anytime I call her, she will just tell me, who am I to them? Who am I to them? So that is why I now come out to voice out so that everybody will hear from me. Because all I invested on her, the only profit I have is those children. denying me access to those children disorganize me so much in everything I'm doing. Anytime I remember it, I been disorganized. Time
That make it live.
Oh my God! Judy, where is my hair? Judy, where is my hair? Give me my hair back.
I sold it as human hair.
Oh my God!
Money out of it.
That's so real. Where is my hair? Oh my God! I will rock on though. Yeah. To fit me die, so I'll stop making hair, stop wearing hair. God, Chineke, I was shocked. This is my hair, Jude. Just give me my hair back. I will take this.
How much are you gonna pay me?
Just in my mopping house. I hope I don't have.
No, why?
If you're not using Sarah's waist kidnapper, you are on a long thing. So the sweet thing about this waist kidnapper, not be only the fact that it will kidnap your waist, it will give you like, you know, the sexiness that you're looking for. Not just that, it has 3 layers. Like, you know, when you have something that you have this big one that will wrap up the whole thing, you still have one more, you know, that you can push as up as you want, and then you still have one last one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you put this first and wrap up the down brokers. You put the up one and then the cover. Get yourself one and thank me later. If you don't use Sarah Gang, Pico, what are you using? What have you been using? Hey! Oh my! Now here I see waist trainer, I agree, I don't see. This one not even waist trainer, waist kid.
Nigerian government. People are hungry and people are angry. That's why crime rate is on the rise. Killings, kidnapping, everything, everywhere don't bust. It's getting out of hand. Believe me. If you people don't find ways to stop the hunger and the anger, very soon, I tell you, there might be no country for you guys to lead. Everywhere don't bust. Wahala day everywhere. Nowhere is safe. I say make I give you updates.
This is dark burgundy.
Jesus.
This is black burgundy.
No. Is that what I told you?
No. Okay, this is brown burgundy.
There's no burgundy.
Okay.
This is light burgundy. This is brown.
Okay, this is brown. This is brown down here. And this one is color black up here.
Okay.
And this one is light burgundy.
Good.
And this one is light orange. And this one is black burgundy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this one and this one.
Jelle, because we must do what we do business.
Get with the quiet girls. You're about to die. His Excellency. I'm a nation. Sami Lolo.
Limited edition.
Stop.
So banana, so. See if you don't know the camera is in front of you.
You're looking a black girl.
And how? Like, damn.
Yeah? City, say hi to the camera. Watch out. City, look at the camera. City.
Okay, no, that day.
City, say hi to the camera.
It's not high.
See?
You see this guy? The worst person is
I'll say hey. Hi.
Hey! Onya.
Okay, City, City,